Hey everyone, Connie here with an update regarding Castlevania today. Um, so I realized we only have 3 episodes left of Castlevania, 6, 7, and 8. Well, for season 2 at least. Which, judging on what's currently happening in the series, makes a lot of sense. However, because of that, I've decided to make this kind of executive decision to hold off this week. I'm going to hold off on Castlevania this week. We're just not going to have a reaction to it. And the reason is, next week, we're just going to do all 3 of the remaining episodes. And the big reason for this is because I have other stuff I need to get to today, unfortunately, that's not related to the channel. And then, in regards to the channel, the first episode of Promised Neverland came out earlier than expected, so I'm going to have to get to recording my reaction to that at some point. And then there's still all the stuff for the weekend I still have to do. I still have to do Loud House. I still have to do JoJo tomorrow. I've already got Ruby done, and as you know, there will be no Mob Psycho this Sunday because the next episode comes out on Monday, and we're just moving it along that way. But still, it's like, we've got all that stuff to do. There's a live stream tomorrow on top of it, and it's just at this point, I didn't even get a lot of sleep last night, so I'm just choosing to take today off. Just take today off, just have some fun. I'm going to still go to the bar and hang out with my friend, play his game, have some beers and all that. Just basically a relaxation day. Because, again, we have a really, really heavy schedule. Like, our schedule for reactions is pretty heavy. We have 2 reactions both days during the weekend, and then 1 reaction every single day during the week. Now, I will say off the bat, this will not affect tomorrow's new Friday reaction. That will still be coming. So, stuff I'll be doing from tomorrow, it's like tomorrow's reaction along with JoJo and Promised Neverland, which shouldn't be too hard to do. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow, so I shouldn't have an issue getting it all up. But yeah, I will be posting another video outside of this one that will, in fact, no. Let's just make this video, all of it, in one. Let's just do this video, just to keep it all organized and everything, instead of having to upload multiple videos. This is going to be the update video for the new Friday anime reaction. The poll results as well. So, let's get on with that. So, as you know, we finished Pop Team Epic, and now we needed a new Friday anime to react to. At midnight this past night, the poll was over. Any votes after that do not count. I took a screen cap of the poll at that time, and so we are going to go over who the winner is. And we're just going to look at it. We're not going to waste any time. So, as you can see, the winner with 18 votes is Wandering Sun. And this was a really interesting poll because Denpa Kyoshi got no votes. No one apparently wants to see me react to that. At least not compared to the other shows on here. But then everything else was consistently switching back and forth. There were times where Kimi no Toteke was winning. There were times where Afro Samurai was winning, where Squid Girl was winning. Obviously, near the end, Wandering Sun and Squid Girl were the 2 that were fighting for it. But for a time there, it was between Squid Girl and Kimi no Toteke. Wandering Sun actually came up really quickly near the end. That's where it really started getting all of its votes. At the very beginning was Kimi no Toteke and Afro Samurai, but then it became Kimi no Toteke and Squid Girl after that. Then Squid Girl kept getting a bunch of votes. Then Wandering Sun just kind of came out of nowhere. But yeah, so I would say this was a successful poll either way. I like that a lot of people voted 50 votes. That's more than normal. I mean, I know that may not seem like a lot compared to like other YouTubers who do these polls and stuff for future shows. That's not a lot. But for someone like me who hasn't had this who is still a small channel, and usually I think the most I get on these polls is maybe like 30 or 40 votes. So having 50 votes is pretty good. And so we have Wandering Sun. So, yeah, I don't know all the details about this series, as I mentioned before. I know that it involves transgender kids. I believe the main character is one of them. That's pretty much all I know. I know that it's a pretty underrated series, but the fans I have seen for it are pretty dedicated to it. It has some pretty dedicated fans, despite otherwise being pretty underrated, which is always good to see. So yeah, this will begin tomorrow. We're not going to hold off for a week or whatever. We're just starting it right away. Now, as usual with any new series I start, there is no guarantee I will end up finishing this series. There is no guarantee that I will even go further than the first episode. I'm not going to promise anything because anything could happen. But yeah, we'll take it as we go, and hopefully I end up loving it. I mean, obviously, being a trans girl myself, I do have a vested interest in the just concept of it. So I can't wait to see exactly what it's like. Either way, thank you all for voting, and once again, to the stuff before that, no Castlevania today. That will be tomorrow, or not tomorrow, next week. Next week we'll be doing all 3 episodes, the last 3 episodes of the season, and yeah, we'll be going from there. So tomorrow, we'll get an episode or 2 of Wandering Sun up. And we should be able to get to Promised Neverland as well. And then the stuff on the weekend, I am celebrating my birthday this weekend with my sister, but I should still be able to get the stuff up on both Saturday and Sunday without issue. Because Saturday, we're hanging out in the evening, and then Sunday, I think it's earlier on. So, either way, I should be able to get everything up. So yeah, get to that as we get to it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you all once again for voting. And yeah, for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See you all next time.